So today we're going to play Arkham Horror.
Arkham Horror.
No, Arkham Horror. Arkham Horror. It's right here.
This one.
I got the card game. Arkham Horror, the card game.
I have...
By Fantasy Flight.
Mine is
it's
released in
2002?
17.
Mine's 2018.
Mine's better. We're playing it
Arkham
today.
Horror.
Can't wait.
The card game. This one.
Dude. Okay, so I played Skids O'Toole, the ex-con. He's a rogue character, so I took a bunch of rogue stuff.
Sweet. And I played Ashcan Pete. He's a drifter. So, what's your character like? Tell the people. They really want to know.
They want to know. He's got... So I took a few guns just to make sure he could fight, which he seems already pretty good at. I took like backstab, sneak attack stuff. Mm-hmm. And I try to take intellect stuff because he's kind of at it. So skill cards with like willpower and stuff like that.
All right.
I loved my character. Dude, he really felt like a rogue. It was so cool. Mm-hmm. Like he has stuff where he can like flee from battle like a coward.
That's yeah.
It's awesome. What'd you think of Ashcan Pete?
It was good. I took a lot of the similar stuff, a lot of evade type stuff because he's a drifter. I don't know. I thought he was not a rogue, but he was more like a get the hell out of here kind of person. He gets Duke the dog.
Duke
starts off with him, which is pretty cool. So he's a 2/3 basically, 2 health and 3 mental.
Yeah, so he can actually like tank for you a little bit. Almost.
A little bit, yeah. No, but I liked him. His special ability is I discard a card from your hand, ready an asset you control, so I can constantly ready Duke if need be.
So he can take cards from other decks. Did you take a bunch of like non-red? Because I didn't notice.
No, not really. I mean, I've got some blue like first aid.
Sweet.
And, got some orange like barricades and stuff.
Sweet. So you did kind of dip in a little bit.
A lot of stuff. I took some guns. Yeah. 45 automatic, leather coat, stuff like that. But
yeah. You got to be able to fight.
You got some liquor, I see.
Oh, I love the liquor. Yeah, one of the cards I played early was Hard Knocks, in that you can use... the rogue, obviously, like, playing it uses a lot of resources. So, like, you can actually spend resources with Hard Knocks to, like, buff up your fighting and agility.
Nice.
So, like, just having that out early was pretty sweet, because, if I really needed to, I could just dump resources into it and get better. The guns are always cool, of course, to help fight.
Right.
The liquid courage we used, it just helps you heal sanity.
Yeah, we used that at one point.
Yeah, I figured sanity would be important. I'm a little low on it.
In reality, too.
Oh, God, yes. Completely insane.
So we'll go through the different round sequences. Your first one is the Mythos phase.
Right.
Which you skip during the first turn, but you'll place a Doom counter on the agenda, which is you can see there's 2 counters on the agenda right now.
Right. And that's bad. You don't want that to advance.
No.
So you don't want to take a lot of time.
You advance the agenda if the Doom threshold is satisfied, which is what we were just talking about.
Right.
And then each investigator draws 1 card from the top of the encounter deck, which is also quite annoying.
That's where your enemies will come in and, just cards that make you do tests, like test your willpower.
Right.
Or take sanity loss and stuff.
The next is the investigation phase, where each investigator takes a turn, and then you're performing 3 different actions.
Yeah, so what are those actions?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Transition.
You can draw. You can play event or asset card from your hand. You can activate an ability on a card. You can move to a different location. You can investigate a location.
Yeah, investigating is the main way to get through the game. So all the act cards have, not all of them, I guess, but the ones for this game at least, you have to put clues on that, and you get clues by investigating locations.
You can fight or engage an enemy at your location.
Right.
Or you can attempt to evade.
Which we didn't evade, but I heard evade is good because it taps the enemy, basically.
For cowards.
What? Oh, I'll evade all day. My character ain't getting killed.
The next phase is the enemy phase. So enemies with the hunter keyword. So some enemies have a hunter keyword, and they just keep moving to people.
Right.
Towards the nearest investigator.
And other ones will just stay whatever room they're in.
Right. And then each engaged enemy attacks if able.
Yeah, and you can't block that or anything, so they're just going to do the damage and horror that it says on the card to you.
And then last phase is upkeep phase, where you just reset all your actions, ready all exhausted cards, all tapped cards.
Right.
Magic.
No, they're exhausted.
Each investigator draws one card and gains one resource. And then you just check your hand size, discard down to 8.
Which we never got more than 8. I was playing the crap out of cards.
Yeah. And yeah.
What I love is, like, the utility, like, not only do the skill cards help you with the challenges, and you want to play those because they do something, too, if you're successful, but you can dump any card, basically. They all have different symbols.
Yeah, on the top side, not top-ish left corner, there's different symbols, and you can help your teammate, or you can use it, and it buffs you up pretty good.
Which we did a lot. We played cards for each other just because I noticed the one thing, like, you were actually good at, which I don't know how exactly, it doesn't look like your intellect's that good, but you were doing great at investigating, and I sucked at it.
I had
you had a card out to help.
I had a couple cards, like the magnifying glass.
Oh, right.
I play it, and it stays out forever, and I get a +1 while investigating. I had quite a bit of those cards in my deck that
Right, okay.
That helped me with that skill.
Okay. Yeah, because I know, like, for whatever reason, Skids, I wasn't that good at it, but I kept getting lucky. Like the one I had, like, a 1 over, and I got like a 0 or whatever. So I was trying to help with that, but more fighting and stuff was what I was doing.
Right.
Man, we look at all the cards we had out. Like, at one point, we both go to the attic here and just start drinking because we were Brad was low on sanity at one point. You were down to like 2. I remember that. Yeah. So I went up to the attic and we were drinking away.
Yeah, because I forgot about my dog. I could have put all the sanity on him.
Right. I think we would have remembered at the end though. But so the first story, you're basically trapped in your attic or your study.
Hallway.
Sorry.
Hallway, right? We started.
No, it's like a study. I believe is the first one.
Oh.
And then it's either study or parlor, whichever.
Hallway.
But there's a force field around it, so the first thing you got to do is find out how to get out of it. Then basically your house opens up and you find out there's like ghouls coming into your house, like burrowing in from the ground, which is pretty sweet. And that Lita Chandler card down there, she actually tries to burn your house down with you guys in it to stop them.
Right.
I think she's trying to kill that priest, which we're fighting right now. He's the last boss.
Fighting him now?
Yeah, he's there on my side right there. Yeah. He's got 1 damage on him.
So, this scenario is pretty straightforward and easy.
Right.
We killed a few creatures. We destroyed that guy pretty quick.
I was surprised, man. He had like 10 health.
Yeah.
I backstabbed him. I know Duke was kicking butt.
Shot him a few times.
You shot him, yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward.
It is. There's not a lot of story in this one. Like, you get together to investigate, like, deaths around the place.
Yeah, it's an intro.
Yeah.
Introductory.
It's a good start.
We played it before on the channel, and we just never followed up on it.
We did.
So this one will start following up.
One of our subscribers said they couldn't wait to part 3 or whatever. Part 2, actually.
Yeah, a year later, you're going to get it.
So now, like, a year later. Actually, we did record part 2. back then.
Yeah, we messed it up though.
But we messed up the video somehow.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Something with the sound. I think we lost all the sound because we suck at sound,
everything,
and video, and videos. So yeah, here we. I think
quite a bit of doom counters, but we killed it.
Yeah, we did. We only the one agenda advanced, and then we ended up killing the Ghoul Priest. And at the end, it's kind of neat. You decide like if you let her burn your house down, or not. And it was your house.
It was my house, and I said, "Hell no!
Hell no!
Hell no! You better not burn my house down."
It's got like tunnels dug under it where ghouls came out, but you're like, nah,
my house.
That's my house. All my cool games are in there.
So I kicked her out. Told her she's not welcome. And my house stands.
Your house stands.
It's gonna go on the market here in a month.
Yeah, I would probably unload that house. We're gonna actually play part 2 here in a few, so I can't wait to see what happens more. It's like you said, it's a decent little intro to the story. It's nothing major,
nothing big at all. No.
Right, but the decision stuff is awesome, and getting XP and putting new cards in your deck, freaking cool.
Yeah. It's awesome. Just story wise for this one, nothing.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. Well, that's part 1.